My last trip of 2023 serves as my first trip of 2024. I went to a West African country called Ghana, and here's how it went. And the thing that fascinates me about new places is how busy and uniquely loud or organized a city is. For Accra, it was fast with doses of organized chaos. Museums are one of the coolest places to visit while in a new country. So every time I travel, I promised myself to visit a museum or find out about an art exhibition that is going on around the city. It can tell us about how people lived a few years back and how it has influenced how people live in the current world that we're in. So while doing our tour, we found this group of artists doing an exhibition called A Little Like a Dream.
You're welcome to an exhibition, a group show titled A Little Like a Dream, a Sourceless in Time and Space. And this exhibition, we have 8 artists participating in the show. And it's made up of drawing, installation, video, and painting.
A Little Like a Dream was something that made me smile because on the walls you could see dedication, you could see art, you could see a group of people who came up together. Art is not art if it stays within you. If you're an artist, put out your work more. Let it live out there and let it grow. So I find it very admirable for people who start something and finish something. So after the museum tour, we did a little detour and visited a market where I met a very interesting Ghanaian soul.
Hello around the world, my name is Rashid. This is Ghana, Accra Art Center.
He took me through the art of decorations and bowl carvings.
We call this the tree of life, like the baobab tree. Then we have, in Ghana, we have crocodiles, friendly crocodiles. And when you come to Ghana, try to check out the art market. This is Accra Art Center.
Showed me his art pieces.
It is easy to fold. I make my art with acrylic paint because it's the best paint you can get.
And we generally had a long conversation on what art means to us.
This over here talks about 2 heads are better than 1. You can see one in the middle. He is thinking outside. The both of them are trying to support what he's thinking. So in this world, we need each other. Whatever you decide.
I love food. The one thing I was eager to try out when I was in Ghana is their food. And more so, their most famous delicacy, jollof rice. And Ghanaian food is one of the most delicious, well-presented, yummiest food I've ever eaten in my entire life and existence. Because I don't feel like I have experimented or experienced the burst of taste that I felt when I was eating this food. Jollof rice was amazing, it was yummy, the plantain was just made perfectly, the fufu. Ghana's food is the business. So until I go to Nigeria, Ghana's jollof is the best jollof rice in the whole world. I've said it. Ghana's most recognizable music festival is called Afrofuture, and it was part of my itinerary when I was coming to visit Ghana. So it had heavyweights like Davido, Adekunle Gold, Musa Keys, Focalistic, and it was generally a good, hyped up festival. But to be very honest, I wasn't as impressed. I won't get to the details of it, but the one takeaway that I'd love to give the organizers is please run a well-timed music festival. That's it. The one thing that Ghana taught me is to never forget your history. In your history lies your stories, and stories need to be told. Cape Coast is in the southern region of Ghana. It is famously known for the role it played during the transatlantic slave trade, and it also acted as a prison for slaves. In short, black people died here. I didn't take the tour because I didn't want to hear or relive the stories of how black people were treated, murdered, or traded. It felt like death had made a home in this castle many years ago, and it constantly whispers of how black people were mistreated, tortured, murdered, traded, so that a certain group of people can have it easy. And that's the sad part of traveling Africa. The atrocities of white people will always live with us for the rest of our lives. And that is partly why I travel, and I dedicate this channel and my art into telling stories about myself, other people, and what this world has to offer. So this trip was organized by my good friend called Rioba. She runs a travel company that organizes solo and group trips. So if you are looking to travel, check out her pages and travel with her. The thing with this Ghana trip was to kickstart my 2024. And over the years I've been traveling, going to places, documenting, but I haven't been as consistent in showing you guys around. But that is about to change. I'll be posting a full-length travel video of my previous work and introducing a segment that gets to talk about my favorite shots, my favorite pictures, and what it took to get that kind of footage. So watch, share, and subscribe, and let's see what Africa and the larger world has to offer in terms of travel and poetry.